In this vignette, we're going to go over cart setup, supplemental IV and A-line insertion, personal protection devices, OG and NG tubes, warming devices, and supplemental fluids. One of the first things, apart from the anesthesia machine, when you walk into the OR that's going to strike you is the back cart. Every OR has a back cart. How you set that up is up to you. However, there should be certain elements of the cart that are going to become apparent to you. One of the things that you want to make sure is that you have everything you need to do the case. You're going to need gloves for yourself, so you want to make sure you have an array of gloves and your size. You'll need some goggles for yourself as well. Now, on the cart, everything is pretty much labeled. So if you need 4x4s, there's 4x4s, EKG leads. What you want to do is become familiarized with the cart and where everything is. You set up your drugs on top of the cart for intubation. One of the things that you're going to need is an extra IV kit. If you need that, you have a tourniquet, you have some angiocasts, and you have some tape. So everything is pretty much ready to go should you need anything. You have goggles for the patient, you have a BIS monitor, you have NG tubes, everything that you would need for the patient. You have oral airways and nasal airways. Become familiarized with what's in every cart. For example, in this first drawer, what you have is all your emergency drugs that you would need in case you have an emergency. This is very important. The last thing you want to do is you have an emergency and you're fiddling through the drawers trying to find something. So you want to become familiarized with everything in here. So here you have your syringes, tongue blades, extra ET tubes. You have LMAs. Now with LMAs, there's one thing though. One of the things that you want to do is, yes, you have an array of sizes, but one thing that's very smart is to maybe get a 3 and just put it on top of your anesthesia machine. Should you not be able to ventilate the patient and you need to get at it, have it ready. And so you're ready to follow the algorithm. More ET tubes and light wand. You have an A-line insertion kit. Now if you're going to put an A-line, let's think ahead. One of the things that you're going to need as well is ABG kit. And so you have an ABG kit here as well. You would need crystalloids and colloids as well. One thing about crystalloid and colloids, if you're going to use an IV, well, why not set it up? If you're going to use the bear hugger, set that up. Make sure you have adequate blankets that you would need, different sizes, up or lower, depending on what kind of surgery you're going to do. If you're going to need IV kit, well, put it in the fluid warmer. So all these things are things that you're going to start thinking ahead and getting it already. I think the take-home point of this vignette is going to be just become familiarized with the cart and where everything is before you start your case. Again, what we've gone over is supplemental IV and insertion of A-line kits, eye protection, OG and NG, warming devices, supplemental fluids, and cart setup.